back. This is the Weekly Wrestling Talk Show, and just now we just got through finishing with our opinions on the Sheamus Dolph Ziggler match. Next on Raw, what we had a handicap match in which we saw Mark Henry and David Otunga versus Santino Marella, in which we saw Mark Henry win. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, that was the next match.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? At least it's not going to be Teddy versus Laurinaitis at WrestleMania.
Thank
we can just be thankful for
I'm
that.
thankful that they just did not SmackDown just for the heck of it. Like, thank you. We know they're not going to match at WrestleMania. Now let's have a tag team match at WrestleMania. Okay, that's all we need to know.
That's still better than seeing Johnny and Teddy wrestle.
Exactly.
Although this is a 12-man tag team match. Is there even 6 guys Teddy to take?
We can already guess who most of the guys are going to be in the match. Like,
I already know. R-Truth was introduced, I think.
Yeah. R-Truth, R-Truth is
you have Truth, Kofi, and Santino. That's 3 people. We probably throw Zack Ryder into it. That's 4 people. That still leaves 2 more people to fill. Who could fill those spots?
Anyone, there are a lot of people in the back that aren't doing much or that we might not have seen in months.
Okay, let me phrase that. How many people can realistically fill those spots?
The Usos.
I said realistically.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just screwing around.
But yeah, that match, the only thing I got out of it was I was praying to God Mark Henry would not job to the Cobra.
Exactly. Thank you, WWE, for starting to once again make Mark Henry look good.
That is the only interest I got out of that match.
A monster again. Yeah, see, a monster again. Thank you.
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, at least we all know that now. If you can at least manage to beat Santino, then
he's not that low.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get somewhere in the WWE.
Yeah.
Wait, what's up with him wearing blue now?
Alright, I guess it's my turn now. What I thought about this match was, honestly, I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know what I was doing, but
it was supposed to be a tag team match, a mixed tag match, but
wasn't it supposed to be the Kanza and
yeah.
And then Teddy Long came out.
Right.
Or it's announced it was a handicap match, so instead of like Otunga teaming up with Diva, he teams up with Mark Henry, Sexual Chocolate, but I digress. And then basically Santino got the train ran on him on David Otunga and Mark Henry.
So that's what it was. Alright, but
Then had the jobbers run out the ring to get their ass owned by Mark Henry.
Like, this match, I mean, like I said, I didn't really pay attention to it, so I can't really give it my opinion. But I did hear how Santino was named the team captain for Team Teddy or whatever. It's amazing
let's talk about the team captains. Honestly, everyone else except the team captains in this match are way more relevant.
It's amazing how the WWE has so much faith in Santino, Like, I'm still shocked at how he got over this much. Now,
how did he get over it? I seriously do not remember how or more importantly, where the hell his fans came from, but props for for making him, relevant at the least, even though there's just something, not just because he's a comedy character. It's just
something about him.
It's the thing that kind of gets to me.
Of all people, they can get behind. They get behind Santino.
Yeah.
He's been entertaining in the ring lately. I give him that. That cage match with Jack Swagger on SmackDown was pretty good. If y'all didn't see it.
Even though, then again, it was against Jack Swagger, so that's not much of a
Yeah, that's true. Jack Swagger is just
competition.
a weight.
But Swagger a good in-ring wrestler.
Even though I'm pretty sure he'll be in the tag team match also.
Alright, so before we move on to the next topic, I want to ask this question that has to do with Santino. I want to get y'all's thoughts on this. So, do y'all think that Santino is becoming the new Zack Ryder in terms of fan support and
the new Zack
continuing
Ryder?
No. I think what they're doing is...
And now he's like the roast or whatever. Roast of the year, if that's even relevant. Seriously.
No, I think they are actually now, just starting to actually build up the United States Championship as a proper mid-card title. Well, I'd like to see them do that anyway, because it just, the match he had against Jack Swagger for the title was actually sort of Attitude Era-esque.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so that is something good to see. I mean, if
And then the US title match a couple weeks ago. Because trust me, that was a clusterfuck.
Sure was.
Actually, that's a good way to sum up the Attitude Era. So you're right, it is.
Yeah, this episode Tino is a perfect example of WWE just copy and pasting together. Perfect example.
Indeed.
Alright, so the next thing we had was the backstage segment with Zack and Eve, in which we learned that Eve would go out to dinner with Zack that night, but later on Twitter we found out that she was a no-show. I think it's... Oh no, I'll give y'all opinions first. What'd y'all think of that?
Yeah,
well,
this is Zack Ryder's
that's it. Eve is hot, so she's lucky. Just the fact that she's hot. Yeah, exactly.
Let me say, it was better to see that than Deve's match. Because after seeing the last Deve's match, I was kind of like really pissed off, so I'll at least give them that. But yeah, this just proves Zack Ryder has officially became a complete dumbass.
Yes.
Eve has easily seduced Zack Ryder to fall in love with her. Like, are you... I don't know. And that's another thing I want...
The stuff they got going on Twitter is quite funny.
Yes.
Yeah, even though I don't have Twitter, I do sometimes read the stuff, and how ironic is that? But I digress, and getting back to the whole thing is that...
You're gonna get a suit for
isn't
that,
it funny? Yeah, shut up. And isn't it funny how Zack Ryder, it looked like he was going somewhere, they were kind of like pushing him so he could have a match at WrestleMania, and so far he and The Miz are like some of the only people who don't have a match yet.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm honest, it looks like The Miz is more likely to get a match at WrestleMania more than Zack Ryder.
Exactly. And what about the idea of WWE actually pulling off an Eve versus Zack Ryder match? Do you see that happening, or do you think I should go to chat too?
This whole thing with Eve and Ryder.
Would be wrong. Yeah, because oh my god, that'd be horrible.
My thoughts on the thing between Eve and Ryder is, I'm over it, next, move on.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good.
Alright, me, on this matter, I'm like, oh man, poor Zack. I mean, how do you, like, didn't she say that she played him, like, 2 weeks ago? Like, does he not watch Raw? Does he not, like, catch up with that kind of stuff? Poor guy, like, what an idiot. Like, come on.
You're not supposed to remember that. If WWE does not tell you, don't remember that.
Oh, that's right, I'm sorry.
There's
That's
a
my bad.
lot of plot holes they don't want you to remember. Like, why did the Nexus come out in the Kane Undertaker Burial Alive match? Oh, that's right, it was never explained.
That episode of Raw is in the same. That episode of Raw is in the same vault Chris is in.
Alright, so because of stupid YouTube time constraint, we're down to only a minute left. But with what I'm gonna post to you guys will need to be on the next video. So that's it for this video. Go back in the description box and it'll lead you to part 3. See you then.